El Salam, Queen of Queens, Phoenix Ramadan, L. Jackson, welcoming you back to the light of Al Brazeera Cyber Networks. Got my cool sunglasses on because, hey, you all know it was a total solar eclipse today and a black new moon, Leo new moon, okay? So, yeah, had to be cool, had to put on the sunglasses to check out the eclipse. Okay, we're going to talk about that eclipse today. We're going to talk about that eclipse. Okay, but first we're going to say Mubarak Kareem, congratulations, joyous new beginnings, Abdul Taha Hussein Ahmed, my son, mashallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Taha is my Mother's Day gift. Okay, so and everybody has two birthdays. One on the, let's say, the Eastern calendar, which would be the Islamic calendar, and one on the Christian calendar, which would be the moon calendar and the sun calendar. Okay, so they have a sun birthday and they have a moon birthday, right? Okay, so this is Taha's moon birthday, right? So it would be Dhul Qaeda. 28, and that was his birthday today. And okay, so we're celebrating his moon birthday today. Okay, and yeah, so we're celebrating that, and we got to celebrate or to calibrate Michael Joseph Jackson, the King of Kings, birthday as well, new beginning. Okay, coming up as well, and that will be, of course, we all know, August 29th, and so we're going to celebrate that too. We're going to calibrate that too. It's a beautiful t-shirt that I won from one of the artists, Andre Van. Okay, see, it's, let me show you, it's Michaelville, right? Jacksonville, yeah, see that? Yeah. Okay, that's where my heart's. That's where my heart is, in Jacksonville. To the King of Kings, right? There he is with his handsome self. Ooh, I just love this man. Kiss him. Ooh, okay. Anyway, so joyous new beginning, King of Kings, and joyous new beginning. My handsome son Taha, whom I also love so divinely. Good young man. MashaAllah. And Allah protect him. Okay, Allah protect him and guide him, and provide for him. Okay, okay, as I said, I divinely love you, Taha, and I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you, and you are a very good son, mashallah, and Allah protect you, mashallah. Okay, so tonight's Leo black moon American total solar eclipse on Jackson Green Arc video conversation will be regarding the transfer of power, because that's what the solar eclipse reflected, right? A transfer of celestial black power with the falling away of the pillars Boaz and Jachin, right? The pillars of the universe, right? And we demonstrated that as they are represented in the temple of Hathor, right? And Dendera, the temple of Dendera, right? Yeah. Where was I at with that? Okay, with Dendera. Yeah, as the pillars are represented in the temple of Dendera, right? And the four Hathors, right? That reflect the four cardinal signs, right? And the energy as they're poured into the four cardinal signs, and then the four cardinal from the four cardinal signs they go to the fixed signs, and then they go to the what? The mutable signs, and then that energy comes to Earth, right? And then it permeates the Earth and is absorbed. The energy is absorbed by the Earth, the ley lines, right? And then the polar, what are they? The polar caps, right? And then or the axis, right? And then it's absorbed by what? It's absorbed by us, right? Humanity. And when we pray, we absorb that energy too, right? Okay. So, and then what else? And man and woman absorb it too, right? When they make the what the key of Solomon, right? Okay, okay, for manifestation, okay, for physical manifestation. Okay, so let's see where we are. Okay, what we got to talk about. Okay, we're gonna go there later. Okay, congratulations. Today Babylon fell, right, in an hour, right? And what time did it fall? It fell with the eclipse, right? When the eclipse went, when the light, okay, when the solar eclipse took place. And when it began, that was when Babylon began to fall, right? When it was complete, Babylon fell. Babylon has no power. Don't let the drum fool you. Don't be deceived by the drum. Don't be deceived by drumphism. We can. Babylon has no power. He has no power. That old kingdom. He represents that old kingdom. That old ideology of oppress, exterminate, pollute the air. Don't care for the planet, right? Nothing care for the planet. Nothing care for humanity. Oh, plantation consciousness where humanity's enslaved and owned, right? So he represents everything that's wrong with the world, right? Okay, and that has passed away. And now time for the new kingdom, right? The kingdom of Solomon, the kingdom of Judah, the kingdom of Michael Joseph Jackson as the head, right? Of the head of the golden children of the sun, right? Because he represents the sun, right? At the new age of Aquarius, right? And his rising sign was Aquarius, right? Okay. So he's the king of this new generation, and we will follow that legacy. That is a legacy that the universe is pointing us to, and that will even be reflected. It was even reflected in the total eclipse, right? Today, that happened today, as it relates to Egypt, right? And as Egypt relates to what? Whom? The Musa or Moses, as the children of Jacob, the children of Abraham, left Egypt, right? So it was part of the Exodus, right? Out, okay? And so now the eclipse passed, okay? The United States, right? Across the United States, and it said, and the let's say the pendulum, okay, marked the Carbondale, right? And what is carbon? 666, representing man, right? The carbon, the human carbon, representing the hue, representing the DMT, right? Okay, representing the pineal gland, right? The third eye, right? Celestial power, right? Or celestial illumination, right? Consciousness, greater consciousness, enhanced consciousness, right? Awareness, okay? Okay. So, what else? Okay. So Babylon has fallen, and it shall not be rising again. Alhamdulillah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Akbar. Okay? Subhanallah, praise be to Allah, Allahu Akbar, God, Allah is great, or God is great. Okay? So, when I'm printing those things on, with Clay Beauty, or Al Brazeera, as I said, Al Jazeera is the brothers and sisters, right? So Al Brazeera, when I'm printing an Al Brazeera and I say Alhamdulillah, that means thank Allah, Subhanallah, Allah is great, or praise be to Allah, and Allahu Akbar, Allah is great, or God is great, because the same. Because as we said, Christians, Muslims, and Jews also worship Allah. Okay, the name they refer to Him as Allah. Okay, the All. Okay, one who created all. Okay. So anyway, so Babylon's fallen. Alhamdulillah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Akbar. Okay. Now, they will be trying to pull humanity down because humanity has ascended. Those videos that I posted today regarding the star seeds and the ascension, or the graduation, or the illumination, right? That all deals with, let's salute all the kings. That all deals with the that all deals with the ascension, right? And that when Uranus goes into Taurus, and though that energy will, that celestial, that energy that was given to us in Aries, right, will move into Taurus, and then it will descend upon the earth, right? It will descend upon the what? The mutable plane, right? Where it will be sent to earth, right? Okay. Now, so be prepared for continued chaos, but just know that you don't fall into it, because that's like falling into the toilet, back into the toilet. Okay, don't fall back into the toilet. The toilet will be flushed. It will be burned. Okay, don't fall into the toilet. The toilet consciousness with plantation consciousness and division and all that type of stuff. Okay, and we got to stay united with this higher, greater consciousness. Okay. Okay. So and this eclipse, what did it do? It separated the wheat from the tares, right? The tares are that which is, the tares is that those who choose not to follow the legacy, those who choose not to go the way the universe has been directing them toward the legacy of Michael Joseph Jackson, okay? Toward the legacy of Little Egypt, saving Little Egypt, because now Little Egypt is in America, right? With the sun that was to rise in the west, okay, as it relates to biblical prophecy, the sun will rise, or Islamic prophecy, the sun will rise in the west, right? Okay, so yeah, and that's what we have right now going on, the sun rising in the west, the illumination rising in the west. America, to be exact, and that's why the eclipse went over America, okay, and save Little Egypt, save your, save humanity, save your humanity, right? Save the what did they say? Those who help, those who support the Jews or something like that, they are blessed. Those who help the Jews are blessed, or something like that. So America has a great percentage of those who are descendants of the Hebrew Israelites, right? Because that's why enslavement took place in the first place, right? To bring those Hebrews here to America so that they would establish a new nation on behalf of the Vatican, right? Which was the Catholic, or the Catholic Church at that time, right? Of course, still is. Anyway, yeah, gotta help the America, help yourself by following the legacy, right, of the one chosen, the Hebrew Israelite chosen to lead humanity back to their right mind, back to their humanity, back to Allah, right? Yeah. Oh, and America saved itself, right? Because what did they do at the last hour, right? They elected to change, the plantation consciousness to an all-inclusive consciousness with the election of President Barack Hussein Obama. Now, regardless of his policies, okay, because that's not what's being addressed here, his policies. Okay, what is addressed is America's new consciousness, to which President Barack Obama represented, okay, in regards to America having turned away from plantation consciousness and adopted, the all-inclusive consciousness, okay. So those who do not follow will be those who do not follow the all-inclusive consciousness, those who continue to seek to follow the separatists, Nazi separatists, or KKK separatists, and all this, nationalist stuff. I don't want to say white nationalism. Well, yeah, white nationalism. Okay. So-called white power, okay, those who want to follow the ideology of white power, that's what I'm talking about, because there is no white power, okay, the celestial power that comes through man comes through as celestial black power, right? Okay, and it empowers us all. Why? Because all man came from the hued man, right? Which was Adam, the man made of the black clay, right? The 666, the black clay. Okay, so those who choose to disregard, accepting the universal norm, okay, and accept humanity as he was created, okay, and deny their own humanity, they are basically the Antichrist. They're following the Antichrist. So the Ku Klux Klan, the Nazis, and all those separatist groups aren't Antichrists, okay, because Christ, when he comes back, he ain't gonna be white. He ain't gonna be white. His skin will not be white, okay. It's going to be melanated, okay. So if the Ku Klux Klan is looking for and the Nazis are looking for a European Christ to return, it's not going to happen. They're going to be waiting in hell. Let's put it that way. And I don't want him to say hell. They're going to be waiting in Jahannam, the fire. Okay, if they're waiting for it to follow a white Christ. If they're waiting for a European Christ, it's not going to happen. Okay, so follow the legacy. Those who are wise, follow your humanity. Okay, and be one with your roots. Okay, because that's where you come from. That's where all of us come from. All of us come from the root. Okay, all of us. So now, so it's going to be separating the wheat from the tares, along with making the celestial shift of power represented by the changing of the celestial pillars. Okay, and the celestial pillars were replaced. The Boaz and Jachin were replaced with the new celestial poles. Okay, and they are infused with the divine celestial black power, and it will descend, as I said, to earth or to the heart, right? Because it's going to go to the heart, right? The heart's going to feel that first before the brain can understand it, right? Before the brain can comprehend it, it's going to be sent, and the heart's going to pick it up because the heart is most sensitive, right? It's going to pick up those new energy vibrations, right? And if the person is unable to absorb that energy, right, it's going to make them, okay, it's going to make them, it's going to be a very difficult time for them mentally, emotionally, right, psychologically. It's going to be very difficult, a very difficult time for them. Okay, so it's best to open up the heart and embrace, let's put it this way, trying not to open up to this new energy, okay, will cause a great deal of duress on the physical mind, body, and and the heart, right? So it could cause a lot of duress, right? And social unrest too, right? Because if it affects the mind, of course it's going to affect society, right? Because we're all, part of the same society, American society. Okay, so it's best to open up the heart because that energy will penetrate the heart, penetrate everything on earth. It's going to penetrate everything like neutrinos, okay, that fall from the sun, right? So it's gonna go right through the person's body like a ghost. Okay, they will not be able to resist. It's going to be in the water, it's going to be in the food, it's going to be in everything. Okay, so for them to try to hold out, the nationalists try to hold out, they're only hurting themselves because for one thing, with this energy, first of all, we're already ascended as of today. We already ascended. You saw the videos I posted, you know, about the star seed and the emerald gate opening up. The emerald gate is a vortex, right? And the star seed is the energy that's penetrating the body, right? Penetrating everything for a new consciousness. And for that new consciousness, we're going to have a new language, right? And it's going to sound like the one I'm speaking, right? So you better try to understand it. Those who try to be a national, let's put it, a Confederate, right? Those who try to be a rebel, fanatic Confederate, right? Part of the Confederacy, who are stuck on Drumphism, right? They won't be able to understand that language or speak that language. So you'll know them when you encounter them, right? And you'll want to run from the barbarism at which you know, because it will sound so abrasive, so brutal, you know, so insensitive, so inhumane, just like they did when they marched into Charlottesville and in Virginia, Virginia, and they marched into the vagina, and now the Drump is trying to go into Phoenix. Bitch, you ain't getting no pussy. You fucking freaking piece of shit ass. You ain't getting no pussy because you ain't got no love. That's why they rape women, you know, because they don't have, and they rape other humanity of their souls because they have no soul, they have no compassion, no heart, so they have no virtue to try to earn, you know, divine love. So they try to steal it. They try to rip other people off. They try to rape other people of their humanity because they don't have the virtue to earn it. They don't want to earn the love like, you know, like believers have to earn. Believers earn their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, they earn it by praying and charity and you know, the good deeds they do. They earn it. You know, they earn their gifts from Allah. But the people like the Drump, they don't earn it. They try to take it because they think they're so powerful. People like like they did in Virginia, the Virginia, okay, of America. They tried to enter the Virginia with their little tiki torches, right? To try to light the eternal flame so they could so they can rob, because of the eternal flame is represented by a black woman, right? That's why that bitch is trying to enter Phoenix. You fucking bitch. You ain't gonna get shit from, you ain't gonna, and try to start a campaign there, right? Try to get some power. You ain't getting no goddamn power. The light's been turned off, you stupid bitch. And yeah, I cuss, you stupid bitch. The light's been turned off. And not only that, you man whore, light's been turned off on that old empire, okay? It's a dead man walking. That's what the zombie, with that zombie consciousness, it's the same as dead man walking, okay? So you get no love from here. You get no love here. Remember, you want to put Muslims in ban. You wanted to ban Muslims. You wanted to support the ISIS in Saudi, the Kingdom of Saudi, okay? You want to support the Wahhabis. You want to support the Zionists. You want to destroy the world, and you want to brutally take it over. You want to rape the world. That's why you went to what? You went to Jerusalem, right? Where all, and across the America, all the axes that they hit, let's say the 7 points that they hit, okay, states that they hit Salem, right? Jerusalem, and the light in Jerusalem, or the light in Israel, went out at the same time of the eclipse. So that was Babylon falling. That was the synagogue of Satan, because that's who is there. Rothschild's British Israeli converts who are of the synagogue of Satan, the one that was prophesied about, okay? The one that wanted to came of the Dajjal, the Baron Dajjal, okay? To which the Drump wanted to be tried to be the father of the new nation, of the so-called Babylon, which is, alhamdulillah, dead on arrival, dead, right? The dead Babylon, which he tried to resurrect, okay? But inshallah, Allah, mashallah, has protected humanity. Allah has protected the earth, okay? And Babylon has fallen. Babylon is dead. Alhamdulillah. May El-Muk come, that's an angel of death, come and take it away. Inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And may the angel of death, El-Muk, protect me as well. And my son, Taha. And oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please let El-Muk protect me. Let El-Muk protect my children. Let El-Muk protect the earth. Let El-Muk protect America. Let El-Muk protect humanity, and use a sword to whom you've given to Archangel Michael to destroy them, should they even attempt to think about coming and or even think about harassing me. I don't even play that. I don't play it. Zero tolerance for ill will. Okay? Allah sent Al-Mulk to defend me and use a sword, your sword which you've given to Archangel Michael, to destroy those pieces of shit. Okay? Okay. So don't think about it, because alhamdulillah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I pray to Allah all the time, continuously. Okay? And you don't have the power. You don't have the power. You have fallen. Babylon has fallen. There is no one they can pray to for help. Allah doesn't want someone to get help. There's nowhere they can get help. Okay? Allah protect me with Angel Al-Mulk. Alhamdulillah. And the one who guards hellfire. So don't bring your shit this way. Allah protect all that I love. Okay? Alhamdulillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I love America. I love my homeland. I love my American brothers and sisters. I love my country. Okay? I love my Islam. You know, and he wanted to put the ban on Muslims and do like Hitler did, put them in concentration camps and torture them and waterboard and you know, kill their families. This is what he said, you know, during his campaign trail. And the Nazis, they got all happy. I mean, they felt like they were on Viagra with the Drumpf, right? Drumpfism is like Viagra to them. That's their Viagra. So when the Drumpf is speaking, they're probably that's what they're probably doing. That's what they're probably doing. Okay, and then probably licking it up like an ice cream. Huh? That's what they're doing to the Drumpf. White power, white power, white power. Okay, that's your white power for you. Okay. Anyway, Allah protect me from the Drumpfism, those who follow the Drumpfism, and use your sword that you've given to Archangel Michael. Okay? And that's what I pray. I'll say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Okay? Kulaz Rabbil Nas, Maliki Nas, Ilahi Nas, Min Shari Waswasik Nas, Aladi Waswasik Suduri Nas, Min Al Jannati Wan Nas, Allahu Akbar. And that's a prayer for Allah to protect me against Shaitan and those rebel spirits who follow him in the Confederacy. Okay, they're trying to take over America. Okay, trying to take America back to death, because the eclipse represents death, right? And so it represents the end of a cycle, right? So therefore, those eclipses that have come, the lunar represent the female, and the solar that represents the male, they have fallen, right? Babylon has fallen. Okay, because the pillars have fallen, right? Those two pillars have fallen. So therefore,